What is going on, everybody? It is Gis. Happy New Year. We are back into the swing of things. You might notice something is a little bit different, that, you know, your boy got a little bit spoiled for Christmas. I've got a new microphone. It's on a boom arm. I've got the EQ different, so I'm going to sound a little bit different. Hopefully the bird isn't as loud anymore. That would be dope. What I wanted to do today is New Year's goals, man. Who doesn't love some New Year's goals? So what I'm going to do is tell you how I am maxing my account in the year 2026. It is happening. This is our current total level. We are 2296. And in this video, I'm just going to take you around and show you how I'm maxing every single skill. And if it wasn't very apparent how I'm doing fishing, I was really hoping deep sea trawling would be a little bit better, have better XP rates. I can make some XP, make some money on the way out, but looking like that's not happening, so I'll just continue going for the heron pet, and if I don't get it, it is what it is. I didn't get the beaver either, so I'm probably not going to get the heron, and I got the giant squirrel already, so. This is fishing. It's just Karambwans. The setup is so simple. West Cape and Karamja gloves just get you there. You get a free bank, you get fairy ring access, you got the angler outfit, you got the light bear. It's cakewalk. Oh, and the fish barrel. Who doesn't love a good fish barrel? Anyways, let's try and knock these down, like, top down. So, when it comes to AFKing, I am the master. For mining, this is it for me. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to actively mine. You could not pay me. It is not fun. I don't like actively mining. So, this is my AFK method. This is Calcified Rocks over in Camp to Room. If you do Perilous Moons quest, you can access this. And most of the time, I get like 40k XP an hour. Plus, I do still need prayer XP. So, I'm going to be doing this before I'd even touch prayer because I don't see a reason to touch prayer in general. Those 7 levels aren't really going to change anything PVM-wise for me, so I don't really care about them. And if I go ahead and 99 mining here, I think it should end me up with a good chunk of prayer XP, maybe like 1 million or so. So, I mean, I can't complain. I think it's like 40k mining and maybe 3 to 5k prayer XP per hour. I don't really know. It's going to take me a while to get 99 mining here, but I can do it within a year. Everything's already mathed out. I can easily max within the year. We shouldn't have too much of a problem. We have a bunch of Bibles left. It's really just mining, agility, and runecrafting that are going to be the issue. So let's go ahead and talk about agility next. All right, so agility is one of those ones that everybody hates. And I think it is my most hated skill. But at least I have 3 options here. This is the lazy option. I think probably the laziest option is to do Prif course. It takes like a minute to do the course. And you have fairly long animations. You get the portals, like... It's a little bit more lax than Ardy, but I think I prefer Ardy overall. Yeah, long animations on Prif. It doesn't take too long to do the course, so I am just going to do this one when I'm feeling extra lazy. We'll do Ardy when I'm feeling a little more active, but still lazy. And then Sepulcher when I'm feeling very active, which is rare for agility, man. Like, my problem with Sepulcher is it's like 98.5, 100k XP an hour, whatever. Max efficiency. I'm not max efficiency, but also even if I was, it's like 30k better than just doing Ardy. You know, it just feels like such a waste to me. Like, why am I putting this much effort in for like beans on toast? I don't know, man. So I'm probably gonna stick to Prif and Ardy for the most part for agility. Skill sucks. I think it's the worst in the game. I don't care. This shit's ass. It just is. Mining, you have so many different options. Even runecrafting, you have so many different options. Thieving, you have so many different options. Agility, it's like, pick your rooftop that you're going to click for 250 hours, or do Sepulcher for 100. And both of those options are bad. I don't know what to tell you. Sepulcher's boring. Like, you do it for the first, like, 5 hours, and you're like, okay, that was pretty cool. I'm over it now, though. I don't want to be here anymore. This is no longer fun. So, I will just be clicking rooftops for agility here and there. Usually I set myself little micro goals, which is a good tie-in for New Year's. Like when I'm doing agility and I have this little lap counter up here, at Ardy I'll be like, all right, I'm going to do 70 laps. I'm going to do 70 laps and then I'm going to dip. And that's usually all I do for the day. I don't make it a crazy goal or anything. I just make these little micro goals within my session, and that's what I do and I move on. I cannot grind one thing out for the entire day. 8 hours of agility? No. That's not happening. Not in a million years am I doing 8 hours of agility in a row. No way. I would do 70 laps, 60 laps, whatever. Call it good for the day. Move on. So up next will be smithing, which just so happens to be in the same location. I don't know if I have any bars, though, so let's see. All right, smithing is a pretty simple one. I'm either going to do Blast Furnace Gold Ore when I can manage it, like when I feel like doing it, because it is really, really fast. Otherwise, I'm going to be using the Smith's outfit that I got from Giant's Foundry to do plate bodies on the Prif Anvil. And if I'm not feeling plate bodies, then I will be moving to the Dart Tips, which is usually break even, sometimes a little bit of profit. But what the set does is it speeds up your Anvil actions by a tick once you have all the sets, or all the pieces of the set. And it's pretty quick. You know, I don't know what the XP is an hour. It's probably like 300k, which is a little bit worse than Blast Furnace. But I think you don't lose as much money, especially if you high alch these. You definitely lose a little bit. You might actually profit if you high alch. I don't think I'm going to be high alching these. I have no reason to high alch these. So I'll just be selling them back to the GE. So I guess I can just go do that for you real quick. We can just go check how much the fucking exchange is right now. I'm probably losing like 1,000 per plate body if I had to guess. Because if we go to the GE history, these are 1849 each times 5. Let's see. 92.45. It'll actually be close. I'm curious. Okay, so it's actually profit to do Addy plate bodies right now. So yeah, if I wanted to just bang out smithing, maybe I do that. It's profitable right now, and you guys will never know. I'm just kidding. You can steal this profit if you want to. I don't know what the requirement is for adamant plate bodies, but if you have 88 smithing, you can do adamant plate bodies, or 84 with the Kovacs grog. So do with that information what you will. Sometimes I'll do oath plate smithing if I have the stack, but I currently do not have the stack, so we need to go make some money, and I do have a plan for a series for that, so make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed. I said the word, oh my god, for the first time in my life. I did it, and it felt terrible. Anyway, next up is Herblore. Herblore is a weird one. I don't really have to move for this one. I think all I'm really going to do for this is look up the most XP efficient potion. Like, if it happens to be anti-venoms, I'll do that. If it happens to be staminas, I'll do that. If it happens to be, you know, brews, I'll do that. Herblore is pretty self-explanatory. There's not really anything else I can do. I'm not doing Mastering Mixology. I already have the goggles and the amulet, and that's all I really care about. From there, I might go back and get potion storage, but I don't really see any. I'm an OG. Like, I just have my potions tab. I don't really care about potion storage, and I'm still 150 items off in my bank, so I think it's kind of whatever. Like, yeah, you don't have to decant anymore, but I don't know. I like the OG thing. Call me weird. It is what it is. We did fishing as Karambwans, so let's talk about thieving. Thieving is actually an interesting one. So we have a couple options here with thieving. Let me show you one of my favorite options. First option is going to be setting the destination to Rogue's Castle and doing Rogue's Chest. And you might be like, bro, are you a bot? And the answer is no. Usually bots are like efficient. So if they're doing something, you should at least think about what they're doing, because you might be able to do it yourself. And Rogue's Castle is one of those pretty interesting ones. I thought it was a complete waste of time. But all you realistically have to do, if you wanted to, you could come out in monk's robes. But stealing from these chests is honestly so broken. And this guy's running away because he thinks I'm a PKer, but I'm not. So if you just search for from the chests, look at this XP drop, dude. And you just get in a rotation, 702. And as long as you get the animation started, you're in rotation. So you'll get your XP, you don't have to worry about it, and then you can move on to the next chest. And you can bring a looting bag if you want to. I don't bother, because I think it's a waste. Because eventually you're just going to get PK'd. But every rotation of this is 2100 XP. And it doesn't take long. So the XP per hour is kind of cracked here. And all I do is I go until I die. Like, I don't care if I lose this loot. I'm not here for the money. I'm here for the Giga XP. You might be like, well, why don't you just do Pyramid Plunder? I probably will. I think I will venture into Pyramid Plunder here and there. But this is just a super easy place to get to. It's super low effort. You could get by with, like, a click every, I don't know, 10 ticks or something. It's just, like, not... There's no effort here. And on the off chance that I do make it out alive, I make a little bit of money. I think it's like $1 million an hour or something. So this is my preferred thieving method. If I'm not doing this or Pyramid Plunder, I'm probably doing AFK Varla thieving. Houses or just the citizens on the side. Because even if you do like super low intensity, low effort, just use the AFK Varla thieving plugin, then you can probably get like 50, 60k an hour, which is, you know, whatever. It's pretty reasonable for AFK thieving. But this is my active method. I think it's pretty dumb. It feels really dumb to me that it's this good. But yeah, I'm on I'm on 415. If you ever want to come kill me for free money, there you go. Maybe I'm here, maybe I'm not. This guy with a Denny B is. So this is thieving. Very, very simple. I mean, I'm probably just going to stay here until I run out of prayer now. And we can reconvene with crafting. Because I already told you sort of what prayer is doing. This is the other benefit to thieving out here. You do get prayer potions if you don't bring a looting bag, or if you have the setting on your looting bag to not put supplies into it. You can just like infinitely stay here because you'll get prayer potions into your inventory. And if you just have like genuinely, if you just have a monk's robe top and bottom on, you're gaming. See, like this guy, he's got his monk's robe top and bottom and his construction cape. Gaming. Ready for action. But I think I can pretty much stay here infinitely even without it, as long as I hit the prayer potion drops. So I'm going to just stay here until I die, and we'll see. And this guy's even doing the tech where you get 1 HP, and when you see a PKer, you just take off pray melee and you die, so it's a PVM death, and you can reclaim all your items. I don't care that much about it, so I don't bother with it, but that is something you can do if you wanted to. Just like bring a locator orb with you or whatever. Look at this thieving over here. Look. This is accurate information, the thieving at the bottom, because I haven't trained thieving at all for this login session. I've already made 20,000 thieving XP. We're at 300k an hour. Like, are you kidding me with this method? It's so dumb. What is this, leagues? Is this leagues? I think this ends up being like 280k an hour with resets, so take it with a grain of salt. I still think it's one of the better methods, even over Pyramid Plunder, but to each their own. I know some people don't like dying, and some people want to go for a Pharaoh's Scepter or whatever. Or I don't know if you can get Rocky out here, I'm going to be honest. I also might do the new sailing method at Port Roberts with the Cannonball stalls to try to get Rocky. So I'll probably do that first, and then I'll do this. All right, so if you're in a situation like this as well, we were just talking about in the public chat, like, do PKers come often? The answer is, who PKs anymore? But what I do is I'll go back to the obelisk, set destination, level 13 wilderness, teleport. And you have two options here. You can either immediately come back after you restore your prayer, or you can bank. You might be like, well, where do you restore your prayer? Don't you have to go in already? No, right here. You don't have to go in. You can just do prayer and then go back to the thing and go back up. But since I'm moving on to the next thing, I'm just going to go in and bank. Woohoo! We walk out with 275k in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So there you go. If you need a method, there is a method. All right, so next up is crafting. And crafting's fairly boring just because it's a bank standing skill. So Battlestaves are going to be one option. D'hide bodies are going to be another option. And when I'm feeling a little more AFK, it'll be Amethyst. I don't really care about this cape, and I'll show you why. Usually people care about this cape for runecrafting. And the reason I don't care about it is because my runecrafting method is going to be a little bit different. But if you were curious, do you make any money from crafting? The answer is no. You pretty much break even. It's a NGP of staff, dude. What are you doing with that, you know? So that's crafting. It's short, it's sweet. It doesn't really need an explanation. Fletching is very similar. It's either going to be darts, it's going to be amethyst arrows, or it's going to be veil totems. And that's kind of it. Probably not veil totems, to be honest. I'm probably just going to do darts or arrows while I'm doing something else. Likely sailing. And after that is runecrafting. This is the one that I am more interested in talking about because a lot of people hate this skill. And I did too, until I figured this one out. Alright, so this method has some requirements, but it is my personal favorite. We have Colossal Pouch maxed. We have the Desert Amulet 4. And that's kind of all you really need. These are just bonus points. You don't need it at all. But you do need to be on Lunar Book, and you need to be able to teleport to a Rainy Altar, and you need the Desert Amulet 4 for the method I'm going to be showing you. This isn't a hard requirement. You can do the Spellbook swap over to RCS Book and cast Vile Vigor and then pray the thing, but that's so many clicks. I'm going to show you the method that I do, and I think it's way better. So let me start doing a run to Orania. If you've never seen ZMI, what this is a train of people where you just run to an altar and you click a bajillion times and then that's it. But it's super AFK and you don't have to change your camera angle once you find it. So you hit the bank. Once you do your run, you close the bank. Look at this. Craft room. Let go. Hands off the keyboard. And you just run with the pack. Sometimes you'll get hit, but it doesn't matter with the method that I'm showing you. You don't need any defense. You don't need a shield like this guy. You don't need anything weighing you down. This is post-run energy update. I can usually do about 4 runs before I need to do the thing. This is the annoying part. People will just stand here with random events because they're bozos, but you just have to ignore them. You click the thing a bunch of times. You go back to Arania. You go to the bank. You don't have to move your camera again. You just zoom all the way out. You don't have to move your camera. You click the Banker Man. Make sure your Banker Man's rune is in your rune pouch. I have Earth, Cosmic, Astral Law, and Earth is my banking rune. So every time I bank, it costs me money. Then you have to go into your settings. You have to turn on the inventory item options, I believe. And then when you hit this button, these two slots, because I have them locked, won't go in the bank. Ba-da-ba. And you can fill your pouch from the bank now. Close, click. This is ZMI. Now I'm going to show you what we do when we run out of run energy. Some idiot is dropping their runes. You don't need to do that. And if you really want, you can get your camera angle so perfect that when you're banking, you can just close the interface with a click. Ain't that nifty? This is peak runecrafting. It's low effort. You can watch a video on the side. You don't have to like pay attention to the stupid fucking chiseling thing running out on you, and you have to click the other chiseling thing so you can't go do your blood runes. I hate blood runes personally. That method's really annoying. I will literally be doing ZMI the whole time. Maybe I'll do blood runes here and there, but mostly ZMI, man. This is the way for me. Arania. Look, I don't have to move my camera. I just don't. All I have to do is click. It's so good. All right, after this run, I'm going to show you what we do when we run out of energy. All right? Keep up. Keep up. You're not going to understand. You're not going to understand what's about to happen. You better keep up. Check out that XP an hour right now. Check it out. We're maintaining. We're maintaining. We're maintaining. Watch what happens to it, bro. Let's keep an eye on it. All right, we're out of energy. Boom. 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 It's like we barely even left, bro. It's like we barely even left, bro. Fuck doing Vile Vigor, pray at the altar, spellbook swap, pray at the altar, click the button, pray at the altar. Fuck that shit, dude. Nardatelli, see ya. I'm in. We're back in business. And what are we maintaining? What are we maintaining, bro? Imagine I have Day Out Essence here. This is the only method that matters to me. ZMI, good. ZMI make runecrafting not that bad. Already 5k XP. Do you know how many games of Guardians of the Rift I would have to play for 5k XP? 20 minutes. 20 minutes of Guardians of the Rift to get 5k XP, I swear, dude. That minigame sucks. 6k XP. Look at this. Oh shit, my camera's in the wrong spot now. It's so good. I could pin it to the canvas, but I forget how to do that. Add it to the canvas. There we go. Keep an eye on it, bro. Like, you can maintain 70k an hour at ZMI now. With this. I'm serious. Don't sleep on ZMI. It is the truth. It is the way. That's all I'm gonna say. If you've hated runecrafting for your entire life, just do ZMI. The only thing that's going to slow you down is having to NPC contact the Dark Mage for your pouch, which I still think is the dumbest shit on the planet, and they need to get rid of it. It's just arbitrary time gating and stupidity. Doesn't need to be there, but it is what it is. Because when I go back to the bank now, when I refill, it's going to break. But I always do one run with a broken pouch. Because it's only 5 essence. And sometimes that makes my clicks more efficient. Watch. So it breaks, so I'm minus 5 essence here. But I don't care, because sometimes I'm left with 5 essence in the bag. So that just saves me a click, and I can just move. So it might be more efficient to not do it the first time, but then you do it the second time. You fix the bag the second time. But my rule with runecrafting is if I can get over 40k XP an hour consistent, it's the best method. Because this skill sucks. As far as XP rates go. Okay, so there it wasn't more efficient. And I can fit in one more run, but I do have to Dark Mage. So, fuck. We contacted Aya, so I'm going to lose. Oh. We need Dark Mage. And then you just hold space, you press 2. And once you see that fix, you're good to go. So it doesn't take that much time. Especially because I accidentally contacted Aya there too. But you can maintain 70k in XP an hour here. No problemo, homie. So if you have Narda Amulet, and you can teleport directly to the altar, and you have the all the accoutrements here sorted, you don't have to move your camera angle at all. 70k runecrafting XP an hour. It's not that bad, bro. Maybe that's Stockholm Syndrome saying it's not that bad, but compared to everything else that runecrafting has to offer, it's not that bad. This is better than Ardy Agility. It's less clicks and the same, if not better, XP an hour, you know? Anyway, that's runecrafting, so we can move on. What is next? Oh, my friend Hunter. So this skill I'm a little bit funny with. This is the craziest method in the world. In all of the worlds. Check it out, dude. See, the problem with Hunter is they made birdhouses too good. There's no reason that I'm going to do anything else besides this, because it is just the most efficient XP for the skill. Like, Rumours are slower, chins are slower. Maybe with Tickmanip, chins are close. But I think the efficient XP on birdhouses is ridiculously hard to compete with for the skill. Because it takes me about a minute to do this run, which is 4,400 or 4,800 XP in a minute? That's very, very hard to beat in this skill. So if I'm not doing this, what I usually do is I'll go until I'm like 100k away from the next level, and I'll do some Herbiboar so I have a pet chance. Maybe I'll do some Rumours so I have a pet chance. But overall, I just do birdhouses, and that's kind of it, man. Like, they made them too good, which is unfortunate. Because I don't do Tickmanip skilling. I think it's boring. I just can't be asked, you know? Like, I'm not putting effort into a skill. That's what it is. I'm not putting effort into a skill because there's no reason to. It just makes the XP faster, but, like, who cares? I AFK anyway, so. Not doing that. That's all Hunter is really for me. Sometimes I'll do Rumours. Sometimes I'll do Herbiboar. Most of the time it's birdhouses all the way up, and that's what I've been doing since jump. I don't think I've actively trained a skill in a very long time. Last but not least, sailing. Whatever will we do about you, sailing? I wonder. I truly wonder, sailing. What are we going to do? What do we do with sailing? We grab our open gem bag and herb sack, and you would never guess what the next step is. We go to Deep Fin Point. That's a lie. We still go to Deep Fin Point so we can access the bank. By the way, if you don't have a crafting cape, Deep Fin Point to the bank chest is very fast. If you're doing like lava rune crafting or something. If you don't have crafting cape, this is, I believe, the fastest one-click, in quotes, teleport to a bank. So, to those who need to know. We wield our Book of the Dead. We go to the Fisher's Flute to Port Piscarilius. And we go get our boat. We activate our Crystal Extractor. We navigate the helm. We park our boat. We harvest. And we get on the hook. And so does our friend Cabin Boy Jenkins. And when we acquire a full storage hold, which I haven't fully upgraded because I don't care enough, then we click the salvaging station with our full inventory of salvage, and we put Jobless Jim on the hook where we once were. And we continue this loop until the skill is 99. Because Barracuda trials are bad content. And it's truly unfortunate. They're not that bad. But I don't know what they did in the last patch. It feels so difficult to know when your boat will pick up a cargo thing and when it won't. It's very annoying. So after getting what I needed from Barracuda Trials, I left. And I came here. And I will be salvaging until 99. This is the way for me. It may not be the way for you, but it's this or Barracuda Trials. You can do port tasks if you want, but those are kind of lame and don't really do anything. At least salvaging gets you like a little bit of money here and there, I guess. The Fremennik shipwrecks were cool. They had good alks with the helmets. Yep. I love sailing. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up from me, dog. I think this skill will be better in the future. I really do. The fact that they've openly admitted to being like, yeah, it's going to need expansions, it's going to need help, it's not like fully fleshed out, it's not fully done yet, is a little like, really? Like, really? Did you really? Did you need to put it out then? Can we have like a little bit more, a little bit better? They did just do the big sailing opinion survey, which I did fill out. I was going to do a video on it, but I was sick of doing sailing videos, so that's how I'm maxing my account in general. I hope you guys gleaned some information from this. If you are also going to max your account, feel free to steal my ideas. It's totally fine. I am like master of AFK. If I'm skilling, it's AFK. I'm playing something else, I'm doing something else, I'm watching something else, I'm cleaning the house, I'm doing something else. Actively skilling is not it. So I don't do that. Anyway, look forward to more... Oops. Sorry if I bumped you. Look forward to more videos this year. I'm going to be doing a new series that I don't want to fully spoil, but it's going to be another helpful series to those of you that want to improve your skill at the game. I am hoping it goes over well. I think nobody else has done it, and I think when I was doing it, I would have liked for somebody to be doing it. So look forward to that in the coming weeks. I do need to eventually get into the Inferno, but I need a Bofa first, so I need to get cash for a Bofa. I really don't like the Bofa as an item in general. I think it's a waste of space in the bank for the most part. That's a personal opinion. But I do need one because that is how you should get your first cape if you are not doing a T-bow. If you would like to get your first Infernal cape before a T-bow, you should use a Bofa. Probably don't use anything else because you're going to have a bad time. Anyhow, look forward to the next series, multiple coming out. More helpful videos coming out. We have Raids 4 coming this year. We have the Grandmaster Vampire Quest coming this year. Who knows what that's going to bring along with it. If Drakon is a repeatable fight, I don't know. We have a lot coming. And I'm excited. I'm super stoked. I'm going to start streaming. I'm still figuring out a schedule, so bear with me. But we will be streaming. I think currently it's going to be like Wednesday pretty much all day for the most part. Like to start out. We'll see. And it might be like short streams here and there during the week. I'll see what I can do. Look forward to them. Follow down in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got some information about maxing and maybe learned a method that you didn't know was a thing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peter also says bye.